Alright guys, in this tutorial we're going to be taking a look at modifiers and how we can work with them and their sub-objects. So first thing we'll do is, if you remember, Alt-W to make that into one screen. So we're going to start off with a cylinder here. I'm just going to drag out a cylinder and we'll do I'm using the laptop here, the keyboard binds are different. F4 on your machine. It's function F4 on the laptop. So I'm going to give it some height segments just so it's nice and smooth. You'll be able to see the number of segments here. So I'm going to put a bend modifier on this. Okay. And I'll just put in 90 degrees. Okay, so let's see how we can change this to make it a little bit more configurable to what you might want in your model. Okay, so just like the other modifiers had sub-objects the other objects had sub-objects, like the splines had vertexes and segments. These objects have vertices, edges, and polygons. So do the modifiers. Okay, so we can do things like come to the center sub-object here and move this up and down. So we can do this. We can also do things like limit the effect, which is a lot handier. Okay. So now the bend is only being applied through part of the object. Okay, we can take that center and move it up. We can take this and move it back so we get a tighter bend. Okay. And we can still have control over the angle and the direction here. Okay. Move the gizmo up and down. Okay. Let's take a look at another one here. This is a box and I'm going to put plenty of segments in it too. So let's say 20 by 13 by 58. And if you'll wonder where I got those numbers from, I just took the first two numbers roughly off here, the length, width, and height, and that gives you roughly square polygons here. Okay, so let's put another modifier on this one. This time it'll be twist. And let's turn twist on. Okay, so same again, we can do limit effect, and if I move the center point, say up to about here, and if I could do this right, it would help. I moved it down too far. So here's the twist modifier just being applied to part of the object. And again, if we take the gizmo and move it up or down, we can even move it this way and that way, but that has a more drastic effect on the whole model. So unlikely you'll want to do that. We could even rotate the gizmo. Okay. We've got things like bias here as well, so you can see if I go to front view, hit F3 just to give us a solid view here. You can adjust the bias as well to give you different effects. Okay, another one we'll take a look at here is noise, and for that we will make a geosphere.